Hello, today I'm going to be talking about the application process for Project Go, in particular, the University of Wyoming's program for Project Go. So, if you want to learn a little more about our program before applying, you can definitely do so. You can navigate to the University of Wyoming's homepage via Google, and what's on our homepage? You can type in the search bar Project Go. It should be the first result that comes up. But if it is not, you can read our URL here, and you can also find our URL and our QR codes on our Project Go flyers and on our social media platforms, UW Arabic. So here you can read more about Project Go at University of Wyoming. You can read our overview, eligibility and requirements, costs and fees, other ways to contact us, and so forth. So our program is a hybrid program of Arabic learning. So what hybrid means is that you would do 2 months domestic learning, and that would be via online. And then we would send you abroad for 10 weeks to continue your Arabic learning in Amman, Jordan. This opportunity would be provided for 15 ROTC cadets, and after completing the program, you would receive 8 credit hours, which are transferable to any university. So again, if after reading through more about our program, seeing our pictures, you would like to apply, you can scroll up and click Apply Now. Like I mentioned before, our program is a hybrid program because it is combined study abroad and domestic. And so you would click this link to begin your application. It will then prompt you to create an account if you are a first-time user. You can fill in the necessary information and then receive a confirmation email to register your account. Since I've already done so, I am a returning user, so when you want to then start your application, you will log in here. And here you can see my dashboard. The dashboard will show you any applications you have previously started. And if you had clicked that link for the hybrid or study abroad programs, you will be prompted to start a new application, and it will be called Project Go Study Abroad. So within this application, you can apply to up to 3 programs. And I will open the application so we can talk more about it. So the first page you'll see is the welcome page. It gives a very brief overview of what Project Go is and gives some important details. You will then navigate to eligibility. You will answer some of these questions, and if you're determined eligible for the program, the rest of these sections here will appear. So if you are eligible, then you will navigate to personal background, where you'll fill in your name, address, email address, telephone number, and so forth. You can then go to ROTC information, where you fill out your unit, your level, and other questions related to your ROTC status. If you have any questions regarding this, you can reach out to your commanding officer or our project coordinator, Samuel Bunn. His email address is on our website and also on our Project Go flyers. Next, you can fill in your academic information, your current institution, degree program, GPA. Here you will be prompted to submit an unofficial transcript. And while it's definitely okay to submit a transcript that includes your previous academic year grades, it's also very advisable to maybe start your application, fill it out, and then when it comes December, after you receive your fall 2021 grades, to submit this unofficial transcript so it includes your most recent grades. Next, you can navigate to the study abroad programs. So like I said, you can select up to 3 Project Go Study Abroad or hybrid programs to apply to. While you can select up to 3 here for our video, I will select only 1. You can then determine which language you would like to apply to. We would apply to Arabic, and then the different universities that have Arabic in one of their programs would pop up. We will select University of Wyoming, hybrid program, years 1 to 4, going to Jordan in the summer of 2022. And year 1 to 4 has an explanation further below. And our program is very conducive to novice Arabic learners. That's what our domestic piece is for, really providing novice learners a foundational level of Arabic to help facilitate the transition abroad to continue studying in Jordan. But we do accept anyone from year 1 to 4, and we welcome you all. After doing so, you can look at the language background, maybe describe any previous language training you have had. Again, it is totally okay if you have no background in Arabic. Next, you will find 3 essays where you can write up to 500 words. A tip for this would maybe be to write the essay in a separate Word document so you can use the editor to check your spelling and grammar before then copy and pasting into these boxes. Next, we'll navigate to recommendations. And so when you apply to Project Go, you need at least 2 recommendations, one from an academic recommender and one from your commanding officer. It is advisable to do this sooner rather than later. If maybe you are a first semester student or just second semester and you're looking for an academic recommender, I would suggest looking for a teacher in which their class you are performing well in academically. Maybe you can set up a meeting and talk to them about this opportunity. You can also talk to your advisor to see if they have any ideas. So when you want to add a recommender, you can click here. You will indicate if it is an academic reference or your ROTC commander. Fill out the following information about that reference. And then you can also add a personal message to that recommender that will be sent to them via email when you send this request. And the link that they will receive will remain available and valid until they finish with their recommendation. So that could be 1 month, 2 months, depending how long it will take them to finish your recommendation. So again, I would recommend requesting these sooner rather than later to give them all the time that they might need. Lastly, you will fill out your signature and you will review your application. As you can see, I have a lot of missing information, and so you can see where you might need to go back and fill in some other missing information. After doing this, here we'll say submit, and you can submit your application. We look forward to hearing from you, and if you have any questions, please reach out to our project coordinator, Samuel Bunn. Thank you.